Greggy,
What's up, man?
what's good with you?
Chilling, we in the lab. Know what it is.
See, you got a little bit of tint on your windows, man.
Yeah, young boy hit me yesterday. I ain't had no mouthpiece. Now I got lip filler and shit.
Coach, you with a good shot?
Yeah, it was the last round. I had, I think I pivoted around him. I did some freak shit. I slid up under a shot. He threw a right hook. I slid up under it with my feet, crossed my feet. When I turned around, left hand met me. Wow! Caught the shit out of me. Good shot. But that was my first day back training, my first sparring session, everything. No mouthpiece, I drugged. Rob G's hit me up, the mouthpiece guy from Philly. I mean, he like, you out of pocket. I be around there every day. Why you don't never get a mouthpiece? I was like, I won't even think about it. I didn't think I was gonna come back and spar that quick, but it was what it was. I'm just getting back, having fun.
Getting in the flow of shit?
Yeah, just trying to get used to throwing punches.
You already know what I'm gonna ask you. Topic everybody's talking about: Jaron Ennis, unanimous decision victory against Chukhadzhian. What did you see?
First 2 rounds, beautiful jab from Boots. Karen, what I like about Karen, he came out and he was feeling with his shots. He wasn't trying to, even though we believed, and by we, I'm just saying different people was talking about it. We believed that he was going to switch the game plan a little bit because it was going to be a waste of time to come all the way back over here and do what he did the first time. So we believed that he was going to fight this time. But what he did was he was feeling with his shots. He didn't come right forward trying to drill. I mean, he wasn't trying to kill you. He wasn't trying to kill with his shot. Boots came right out. Good jab. Keeping his distance. Won't stick any. But I believe it was the second round. Karen threw like a check hook. Boots had turned southpaw. Karen threw like a check hook. Boots threw, I think Boots threw a left hand. Yeah, Boots threw a straight left hand. Karen threw a check hook. Boots' left hand landed a little bit, but the check hook caught him more. Boom, side his head. Knocked him off balance. He ain't falling nothing, but it was like, whoa, from there. You know what I mean? When the whoa meaning coming from the crowd. Once the crowd kind of woke Boots up. Boots was in a groove from the beginning, but it was like once he got hit in the side of his head with that shot, it was like, oh, all right, I see what you're trying to do. So, 3rd round, Boots come out. Now Boots sliding. He working behind the jab a little bit, but he's sliding in to try to land that uppercut. He touched it with the uppercut. Boom, touched the body a little bit. He mixing it up, picking up the pace. I thought in the 4th round, he was going to really find his mark. He was touching him, but he ain't really get to really boom him until the 5th round. 5th round, he get to him, touch the body a little bit, boom, slide under with the right uppercut, knock him down. Well, Karen take the knee. Smart. Karen is an intelligent fighter. He's an intelligent fighter. I'm going to tell you why. Most people, when they get hurt, they think, don't go down. But what happens is you get hit with a couple more shots. Now you're forced to go down because you either knocked out or knocked down. He said, fuck that, I'm taking the knee. When he took the knee, that saved the damage. That kept him from taking more damage. Because if he would have got hit with 2 more shots, it might have been it.
Boots put together a hell of a combination.
He did.
In that little 5 to 10 seconds.
He did, but that speaks.
Finishing off with the uppercut.
Right. That speaks to the intelligence of Karen, because a lot of guys is thinking, no, don't go down. He like, no, I'm going to take this knee and get this 8 seconds. I'd rather lose this fifth round than lose the fight. You know what I'm saying? Intelligent move when I think back about it. 6th round, I think from there, that's where Boots started looking for the knockout. I think he was cool up until then, but he started kind of looking for the knockout. Now, when you looking for a knockout, when a guy is forcing you to fight, meaning Boots going after him, Karen don't have no choice but to fight back. But he took some of what he did the last fight, which was the pivoting to the left, stepping out to the left, pivoting to the left, or bounce. He got this little bounce he do, right? He'll bounce to his right, then boom, go right back to his left side and leave out that way. He started adding that type of little shit. But also, I'm gonna hold you. I'm not gonna let you just go crazy on me. So with the footwork, the holding, and the countering, he was doing a pretty good job. He was landing some good shots on Boots. A couple times, Boots pulled out, chin in the air, he jumped with a hook or something like that, shot a land. You know what I mean? So that made it a competitive fight. That made the fight good. But it wasn't the fight we was all looking forward to. Of course, we thought Boots was going to stop him. Of course, we wanted him to stop him. That's our guy. But at the end of the day, still got the rounds, still did well. I believe I had it like 10-2 or
10-2, 9-3 at the most.
9-3 at the least, yeah, something like that. Karen, I seen Karen at the hotel after the fight. Gave him much respect. I mean, gave him a handshake, telling him he was a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? He, you could tell he was going through the motions, but he a proud guy. He not gonna let a whooping, you know what I'm saying, shut him down. I thought Boots could have took his time a little more, kept working behind the jab. I felt like he got away from the jab. I really felt like it was just a jab. If he would have been working behind the jab, he would have found his mark. He would have stopped him. But Karen is just that type of guy, man. Very determined, and I'm not just gonna let you beat me the fuck up. You know what I mean?
After his unanimous decision against Karen Chukhadzhian, Jaron Ennis is facing a firestorm of criticism. Mm-hmm. The kind of criticism that you would normally see after a loss or a knockout loss at that. What do you make of it?
People just be hating, man. Straight up, man. It's a lot of undercover hating ass niggas out here, man. For real. It's a lot of weirdos, creeps, freaks, all types of shit out here, bro. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like, he still was himself. Boots stood up every round, never sat down, knocked Karen down this time, or forced him to take a knee. That means he's getting to him. Clearly won the fight, unanimous decision. And everybody's saying overrated. How? Karen's the only guy to give him that type of trouble. Nobody else gave him that type of trouble. So how? Karen is the only, Karen is the only American fights has been with Boots. Nobody else has fought Karen that we know. Not a Earl Spence, not a Bud Crawford, not a Danny Garcia, not a Keith Thurman, not a Sean Porter, not a Barrios, not a Norman, not a Stanionis. None of these guys have fought. So how are we saying Boots is overrated because this guy gave him a little trouble? How? Like, where y'all getting that from? What y'all thinking about? And guess what? It's to be expected. And I understand that, but it's just, niggas is hating, man. They saying some hating ass shit. It's crazy. That's the part that's burning me up. If you're gonna speak with logic, speak with some real logic.
I don't think I've ever seen it this bad. Probably when Terrence Crawford fought Mean Machine.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say Terrence Crawford fought Mean Machine and probably Dev getting hit by Linares.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've seen it at this level.
Yo, man, the niggas from Philly, man. Philadelphia is the mecca of boxing. I'll tell you why. We got great fighters and great coaches. A bunch of them. We got more than Boots. Boots just got it going crazy right now, but we got a lot more work. A lot more work. You get ready to see with Cool Boy and Figueroa again. You get ready to see with that fight. We got a gang of young guns coming up. So they're gonna be talking crazy about Philly for a long time. So we really just gotta get ready to receive the criticism. That's all it's really about, bro. Philadelphia has always been in the mix, but now we got a freak athlete and they trying to attack him. They're trying to attack him because he's doing things that hasn't been done in a long time. Like fighting at the Wells Fargo. Like getting with a promoter and him automatically, telling the world, like, yo, this kid one of the best in the world. More fighting to do. Got to go to 54 at some point. When he do, we're going to see what we've been saying this whole time the world is going to see. I'm slightly frustrated, Mill, so if I seem like I'm all over the place, my bad. I just don't like it.
Yo, I'm just not used to seeing this kind of criticism after a win.
And if it's listen, I'm cool with the criticism. And I just told you what I think about Boots and what he could have did. right? And then and when Boots fought Karen the first time, I told Boots to his face, I just thought you was too excited. You was looking for the knockout. Settle down. You know what I mean? I told him that to his face. But people was like, they trying to gun him down.
Yo, it's not the criticism from the actual fight. It's the you labeling the fighter overall, right? So did I see some things that I didn't like in the fight? Yeah, I felt like he took too many shots. He knows that. But it's the fact that now all of a sudden it's too high and low with fighters. Because
bro,
if you look at it, Shakur Stevenson's a chicken, right? Gervonta Davis is a cherry picker. Canelo's a cherry picker. Devin Haney's chinny. Terrence Crawford got a bum resume. It's like nobody really analyzed it. It's always he's either the greatest fighter in the world, and then after that, he's not shit.
You remember when we first started working and we was talking about Bud and Spence?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. Listen, I used to be on Facebook arguing with motherfuckers about Bud. When Bud beat Spence, all of a sudden, out of the ground, started growing all these Bud fans. Nobody thought Spence would lose to Bud. Nobody thought that. I was telling you, probably 2.5 to 3 years before they fought, Bud is going to beat that guy. Not because I don't like Earl Spence. I love Earl Spence. I love what he do. I love what Bud do. But yo, he going to beat that guy, bro. It happens, and now all these Bud guys out here. Now you got all these Bud fans, Bud Natics, or whatever you want to call them, right? So now Boots is in the position of Bud. We standing behind our guy, and we saying, yo, he is that. He's showing you that because even with a bad night, he still won by a wide margin, right? Still won by a wide margin. What more do y'all want to see? The crazy thing is nobody want to get in there.
G. I just named negative connotations about the best fighters in the world. You hear more negative about Tank, Crawford, Shakur, Dev. You hear more negative than positive. And these are top 20, top 15 fighters in the world.
The black fighters, bro. They do that to black fighters, bro. They do that to black fighters, bro. That's the truth. And I'm not saying other races do it to black fighters. I'm talking about everybody do that to black fighters. They hold them to the super high standard, and they say that we hype them up. Bro, I'm watching this boy train, bro. I know what I see. I know what I'm looking at. And when I watched Bud before, I know what I was looking at. That's how I knew he was going to beat Spence. But it's crazy because nobody want to sacrifice their dog. Nobody want to go ahead and put their guy out there. Put him out there. Everybody talking about what they saw, and I knew it. Everybody want to sound like a genius after the fact. I knew it. Eureka. All this. Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't no shit. And guess what? Ain't none of you niggas gonna ever try to get in the ring with that boy or anybody else because y'all a bunch of pussies. It's a bunch of pussies out here. And that's what's going on. This is their way of attacking a real dog.